Hello, this is Mr. Jackson from Physics A, and I want to talk to you about your calculator really quick. You're going to need a calculator from this class no matter what. And so you're going to need one that's scientific. You are going to need the basic sine, cosine, and tangent functions for later on in this class when we use some trigonometry. But you're also going to need to use power of 10 information. So you're going to need this button called the EE. Now, some calculators have them right there in the middle of the computer or the calculator. It's easy to see. Some have them hidden in a shift button, so they're above the button, so you have to push shift before you actually use it. Okay, but what they are for is they are for using or finding or doing problems with powers of 10. So for example, we know that 2 times 10 to the, let's say, 10th multiplied by 3 times 10 to the 15th. You just multiply the two numbers, so you get 6, and then you just add these two numbers. So the answer would be 6 times 10 to the 25th. Okay? Well, we don't want to keep doing that, especially if we have weird numbers, because you're going to have numbers like 1.89, 3.75, and then 10 to the, you can have big numbers or weird numbers, even negative 15th. So how do you do that? Real simple. Like this one, you just simply plug it in as 2, and then you push EE, and now in the calculator's brain, don't push the shift and the Y hat and the squared button. That's a lot of work. This now computer knows that you're going to give it a power of 10 number, so he's got to tell it the power 10. Okay, and then we want to multiply it or divide it or whatever. We're multiplying in this case. Then we want 3 EE, just 10 of it as power, because now this information is in its brain. We don't need to push times 10 or nothing else. Do not push those buttons. Just push 15, and then when you push equals, you get this number. And I got to remember, since I pushed EE, I have to write the times 10 back down, and this number goes above the 10. Okay, so it's really simple to use. But let's do this one right here in this calculator right here. If we go ahead and turn it on and clear it off, we have 2, but I got to do shift to get to the EE, and this shows me an E, so it does it with an E. It shows it a little differently, and we go with 10 times 3 shift EE, so it's telling me I push that EE button, 15. And then this one actually gives me a little miniature times 10 back in there. And so that's how it works, okay? So this is another good one. Now you can get these at any store, even any local grocery store for sometimes like $6 to $8. I think I bought these for the school for like $10, but that's, of course, I'd buy it through the school. Okay, but you need to have a scientific calculator that has those basic functions to get through this class, because we're going to be using all kinds of numbers. So you want a basic one. I have one I downloaded off my phone, and on my phone, if I pull it up and I look over here, I found this one, which is called Hyder, I think it's right there. And it's going to have this look to it, all clear, and it has EXP instead of double E's. So if I push 2 and then I push EXP, then it knows it's a power of 10. I just need to put the 10 in now. Whoop. And it actually pushed the number out, but it did show me what I was doing here. And since there was room on the screen to show the whole number, it put it and pushed the decimals all the way out. Okay? But it is doing the math up here as times 10. I want to push times, and you can see it got it up here. I went 3, and then instead of EE, I use EXP. It's another version of exponent, meaning power of 10. And that came up now. And then I put 15, and I push equals, and it gave me 6 times 10 to the 25th. Okay? But now if it can fit the zeros on your screen, it may show you the whole number. And so that is the program that I have here. And it's called, I believe, it looks like it says Hyder Scientific. It's one of the ones you can download. HIDER Scientific calculator. It works really good at downloading on my phone, so you can use that. Or you may have a graphing calculator one at home. Okay, really quick. And so all you got to do is 2. Now again, it has EE, but it's hidden up above, so you got to go Shift EE, and the E shows up, and we have 10 times 3 Shift EE 15, and then enter. And it gives me 6E25. I got to remember that when I write down the E, it really should look like a times 10. Okay, so there's a couple options you have. A downloadable one. You can download these onto your computer too at the same time. So go ahead and get one, but I need you to make sure you have a scientific calculator for this class. Okay, God bless.